Here in Pippins postgame, wrapping up a tough loss tonight for the Pippins. They fall 5-3 after a dramatic late comeback, get a couple runs in the 8th and 9th, but ultimately not enough. On the long side, Pete Minella, soon to be redshirt junior at Western Illinois. A couple scoreless innings for you, 3 to be exact. I don't want to get it wrong here, but joining the team now, second appearance for you. Just tell me first, how does it feel like to be in Yakima right now, getting to know the guys, and how is it to have a teammate like Mitch Ellis on the team with you?
It's awesome. I love Yakima so far, and it's just great being back on the field. Took a month off, so it feels good to get back in the swing of things.
Now, first start you came out here, maybe a little rush showing or whatever. You know, guys a couple hits, you got a couple guys out, but you come out here tonight, you look good. What was working for you? What was the mindset going into it? And talk about facing a team that you had seen 2 nights ago. You kind of know some of the hitters' tendencies. What did you do differently around the second time around?
I just at the beginning of the appearance, I was throwing a lot of outside fastballs, and then kind of just kept my shoulder in there and just made a little adjustment. Got some confidence back after a few quick outs, and then it was just from there on. It was just kind of cruising and felt really good, really comfortable out there again.
Before I get back to you two, let me ask you about this game. You guys are down 5-0, seemingly stuck in quicksand with the bats. Nothing's working. All of a sudden, back-to-back home runs. You get another run. You watched the game yesterday where they had the huge 9th inning. What's that like as a guy? You know, we're just watching that. You're on the railing. Obviously, you'd pitch the scoreless phrases up to the bats. What's that like watching it? Did you think they were going to maybe come back and do it again?
I had full faith in us coming back again. It was last night's victory was awesome, and I was really hoping we could get a victory again tonight. Obviously, we fell short, but I liked the way we played tonight, and we were competitive all throughout. So it was a good feeling all together.
Now, because you're one of the relatively newer Pippins, ask you a little bit about yourself. I know it's been kind of a long journey to get back to summer ball for you. You played a year in the Prospect League. As a sophomore, you had to redshirt because of Tommy John surgery, I think. And I know a bunch of pitchers, it's almost an epidemic with how many guys that did get to Tommy John. But talk to me, what was the recovery like for you specifically? How were you able to get back to, I assume you're getting close to full strength, or if not added, and now being successful with Western Illinois?
It was definitely a long process. It taught me a lot about myself and my limits for sure. But altogether, I wouldn't change a thing. The whole recovery process, it took a long time, but you rebuild your arm up, you get your strength back, and ultimately you're back to where you were beforehand. And I'm thankful enough that I was able to get back on the mound and throw again.
We were talking a little off the record before, and you said you used to get some starts in. You're primarily a bullpen guy now. Do you have a preference for either one of the two, and kind of how maybe is the mindset different for you, either as a starter or reliever?
I just felt really comfortable coming out of the bullpen, especially this season at school. So I'm really comfortable with that. Always you wanna get some starts in, but ultimately it's just what's best for the team, and whatever will get you guys a win.
Well, Pete Minella, 3 scoreless frames for the Pippins tonight. A tough 5-3 loss, but back at it in a couple of days off, July 4th off. They'll get a nice break for Independence Day, and back at it in Walla Walla before they conclude the first half with that wraps up the first half, a home series after that before the All-Star break with Cowlitz back on the road for a couple more in Victoria and Bellingham to follow.